Hey there, this is K4A, Knowledge for All educational videos and tutorials. In today's video I will try to explain you how and when you can use GML visual block, which is called get current room. This block is used to get some kind of index of the room, a number of the room, and I say some kind of index because this can be confusing and not very useful from my point of perspective, but let's see that in action. In previous video we have added some kind of simple main menu where we checked if the room is first, and if the room is first, if that was true, then create two buttons. And control and check which room is first. We said we can see that in rooms folder. When you click on rooms, it will open all the rooms one below other, and the one with this home icon is the first. It will be the room, the scene, the game level with which you start. Your game will start with this room which has house icon left to it in room order, room manager. Simple as that. So you can change that by clicking and dragging other rooms below and above, so the first one will always be on the top with this icon. But the problem here is that this room order here, and yeah, we can see that this room order here in my room order, room manager, is not same as the room order in this rooms folder. That's why I said it's confusing, and I will see that on the screen in the game now. But you can see the first one is room 1 because that was the, how it's called, filtering, yeah, the A to Z or custom order or whatever you want to call it, and I can change that by drag and dropping it here. I probably created room 1 first, I don't remember, but obviously I've called it room 1, and I can swap them up and down, but that doesn't change this order here. So what I want to say in short is this rooms folder order will be probably different than this order here in room manager. So don't that confuse you, or don't make assumptions this room first will have index 1, room 2 index 2, and so on. So we'll see that in a few seconds. And to see that room index, the number of the room, it's easiest to do that with a draw event. We want to draw something on the screen to see that as text, so I will use add event, draw, and then pick draw value, yeah, I have to scroll down to find draw self, draw value. Maybe we will need draw self later. I will change this caption into room index, and value I won't put anything, but for X I will put maybe 300. So let's see if that works on the screen. We won't have any kind of information, just room index. Yeah, this works. I just wanted to test if I'm drawing anything on the screen, so this works nice and okay. But let's try to find this block, get current room, to see what will happen on the screen. Rooms blocks are almost at the end. Okay, this one, get current room, I will put it yeah, actually I think I could put it even in create event, but yeah, let's because this draw event I've talked about that earlier. This draw event works in the same manner as this step. It runs 30 or 60 frames per second, and you use it when you want to check something which changes on the screen. And create events runs only once, so you want to do it only on the start, like create 3 lives for the character, create character on the screen. You do that only once, and then check every second if character is moving, jumping, shooting, and so on. So same goes with draw event. It works in the same manner. So I will call, I need I'm using this get current room block, and that block says you will get some kind of information on this room, some kind of room number, index, and where do you want to put that. That is this target variable. You want to use some kind of variable like a box for your value, and I will call that variable var underscore room underscore index. I can even click on temp to be temporary, I think, value, and I will paste it here in my draw because I want to draw that on the screen. So let's see what is the index number of this room. I have no idea, and I will explain that in a second, because this room index is 0. Is it because I said this is the first scene? Maybe, I'm not sure, but this room index is not going to be always what you expect. That's what I wanted to say, and you can check that. I will leave the links on manual, which says get current room. This action will return the unique room index value, and then they use that index value in some kind of switch block, which we haven't learned yet, to based on that to change the number of points when you go into different rooms. But here in room, that's what I wanted to say, in room manual Yo-Yo Games GameMaker language GML reference asset management rooms room, you have that some kind of notion which says room IDs are not based on their order in the asset browser of the room manager. That's what I was trying to tell you here. This is the room's asset manager, and you have some kind of order here which you can change by drag and dropping the rooms here up and down. It's just for your sake, for your logic, and that order is not represented with room index. So in this case, in my game, room 1 main menu is actually starting from 0. That looks cool, but we will see in the next few videos that this room index, as this manual says, ID, they are not based on the order in the asset browser of the room manager or the room managers. So you should avoid supplying a number valued directly. Instead, use the room constant, which is simply the room name, which we are going to do in next video. Anyway, we saw that on the screen. Whole idea of this video and this block is that you can get some kind of index, room index for any room you have, and then later maybe use that index to create some code or something on the screen based if the room is first, if it's last, and so on. So you don't have to use other blocks instead of this, but I do not recommend it. I think GameMaker doesn't recommend it, as we saw, and also I have few GameMaker links on forums and Reddit, which I saw also that in new GameMaker Studio 2.3 and above, room index is not following order of the rooms. So that will confuse you in terms of if you expect that numbers go as here in room asset manager. They don't go like here, main menu first, room 1 second, and so on. So that can be randomly added by GameMaker. I probably made you confused more than explained anything, but we will see this in next few videos when we add more game rooms. So we will go from one room to another, and then we will see how these numbers on index changed. That's it for this video. See you in next one.